it going? Today we're gonna go over how to draw the Grinch with a, I would say like a sly expression. I'm gonna draw many pictures of the Grinch this month, but this one is gonna be like I would say sly as far as the expression goes. That's kind of what I'm gonna call it. That's pretty much it. It's awesome. It's basically it's for beginners as well. So if you're able to, if you're brand new, you will be able to draw this. It's only 8 minutes, so let's get started. It's just gonna be a face shot, so it should be very simple. I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna start with the side of the Grinch's cheek, and that's gonna curve out and pull down. He has a very heart-shaped face in general. I'm actually gonna go to this other side over here, and I'm gonna maybe occasionally you can pull like a curve, like these little zigzags for make it look like he has fur, because he's covered in hair. Gonna go to the bottom here, pull down, up. And I'm going to pull the line downward toward his neck right here. His neck is relatively slender compared to his head. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to give him the flower collar he has. I mean, it's a Christmas collar, but to me it looks like a flower collar. Curve over here, up. And we're going to go up over here for the side of his head. I'm going to start with this eye over here. It's going to be a big eye. He's going to be opening his left eye very like, huh? Like he's listening in, because that's a part of the cartoon. Pulling up, higher than you would think, down. And it's going to curve around here. Alright, line here. Maybe for like a furrowing of the eyebrow here. Over here the opposite. Down. The line's going to be down here on this side. Down over here. Up. See how already like there's an extreme difference between one eye from the other? It's going to go over here and I'm going to pull a line. Line, line, line for his either... I think this is eyebrows, not his eyelashes. And over here as well, where they're all... And they're separate lines, but remember the flow is in the direction they're going in. Remember the flow and direction of those lines. Going to go to the top of the line here, the brow, down. Over here, circle, curve. Over here, nostril, nostril underneath. And nostril down here. It's going to be for the nose. I'm going to complete it by actually doing the top part as well. Let's go into his hat. So the hat's going to be right here, the brim of the Christmas hat. It can be a little bit wobbly, but you don't have to do that. Going to go to here on this side, curve up. Right here as well. So now we're doing the top of the brim of the Christmas hat. And it's all bubbly, right? Because it's, Christmas hat, it's all fuzzy. And you can kind of move it back in here. Gonna go over here to this side of the head. Curve for the top of the Christmas hat. Up. Out. Down. That's gonna be the tip. Curve over here, the end of the tip. Back up, down. And then at the very end, it's kind of like a heart shape for, or like a grape or something, or a Christmas light for the very end of that hat. Let's go over here to his face. We're going to pull down. The space between his nose and his mouth is very large, and his lips. So we're going to go over here, curve for one side of the smile, curve for the other. I'm going to pull this line down. Curve it downward, pull it down. It's going to have a little bit of a tip here at the tip of the lip here. And it's going to pull back up the same direction. Back up there. Line underneath the bag of the eyes. You can always draw a line over here on the edge of the smile, like right here, the edge of the smile, to make it look a little more crinkly and, Grinch-like. So let's go in and color real quick, okay? Shouldn't be too wild. I'm gonna take the. You can take any marker you want or colored pencil. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna use the red. He has red eyes, which, I mean, they are weird, but I don't know. I mean, he is a weird character. I guess he's supposed to be Grinchy. I'm gonna fill in the hat. It's just that if you were to ask me, like, what color are the Grinch's eyes, I would kind of forget they're straight up red, to be honest. I always think of them as, like, dark black or something, but they're really red. And over here, I'm just filling it in. See, it went over a little bit, doesn't matter. Filling it in. Right here. Like so. Filling that in there. Like I said, if you had colored pencils, you can very easily do that as well. And now let's do the skin. I'm going to pick a lighter green. If you're using marker, pick a lighter green than you think. The reason for that is because marker tends to go down a little bit darker than you would think sometimes. And so, I mean, that's kind of why I appreciate colored pencils more. I'm just doing it in marker because it's faster for the demonstration. And if you do it in marker, I would recommend these Prismacolor ones. I'll try to put them in the description somewhere. The reason for that is the Prismacolor ones, they're more expensive, but they don't smear, as you can tell. See, I'm hitting the black right there, and it's not smearing. If I do it with a regular Crayola markers, they smear. But you can still do it. Just kind of, you know, be careful about how much you mix the black with, like, the green, you know? But more or less just coloring flat all over the place, but not the eyes. And I will say this, it does, if you're using marker, it does dry lighter than you would think. Definitely hit the like button if you like the Grinch, if you like this tutorial. I'm going to draw way more Grinch on this channel this month. I didn't realize how many people wanted it until I started seeing all these comments about it. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it. So let me know, all right? And I will absolutely do the Grinch all the time. But you got to let me know in the comments. Whew. Dang, the marker smells weird. That is it. Well, actually, you know, it's not it. I got to do the eyes. The eyes, the rest of the eyes are yellow. And let me see this yellow. Let me pick a more yellow. It's like too dark of a yellow. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to pick this yellow for the white of the eye. Because he has yellow eyes there for the white of the eye. But it's a lot of effort to do marker. Definitely hit that like if you can. Or if you really do like the video, thank you so much. Share the video with a friend or maybe share it on Twitter. Just sharing it randomly like that helps so much. You would not believe. Anyways, that is it. That's the Grinch. I appreciate all the love on the channel. And Merry Christmas. And that's it. Stick around. I'm going to be posting constantly through the month. Like 3 times a day. At least for the weekdays. See you later.